never leave the canvas blank. Even if you wanted to do clouds and you didn't want to make them textured like I did,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you'd still want to paint over it in white.
Yes, you wouldn't want to just leave it whole. It would look naked.
I tried to make mine clouds in pasta.
You
You
succeeded.
pasta your clouds.
You need a ton of paint, like squirt it onto the canvas.
Ooh, it's 5 that knows this one.
She learned that from the Sage books, though, because Sage all
Painted
these
with
painting terms, including in pasta. Palette knife. Do you want to show yours, Neva? Here. Show Grandma your pasta clouds. We should-
This is the back.
Geneva 9/8/2013. Technique. Look at that. Smiley face. Is that what is that, a kitty?
This is in French,
So,
so you only want to pay attention to the point in English.
Well, Grandma actually speaks and reads French pretty well because she went to school in France.
They don't get confused. with
this
totally
part
different.
of the sky is sort of impasto.
Yes.
That's just because I needed to make more sky in between them.
And differentiate so you could have 3 clouds and not just all
Yeah.
one cloud. Yes.
Yeah.
Makes it much more interesting to have more.
And I have to
How did you
paint them.
get these lines? That's
It's stripes.
It's stripes.
fine. It looks like you might have drawn with a pencil or something.
Yeah, you
first.
always draw with a pencil first. Except for if you do it this type of painting.
First,
First I painted this section turquoise and this section
Wait a
blue.
second. Just 1 minute.
to make a hot air balloon, I first make a line, and then
That.
that, and then I make a
The basket?
square. I make a brown square below it, and then I make brown strings coming.
A lot of these are made out of basket weaving. That's another thing that you learn when you take basket weaving in college. How to make balloon baskets. Like the baskets, the basket weaving we saw. I tried to find a photograph of the little garden.
Oh, with the
Yeah, the basket weaving around the. This is really a pretty design. Now this was done with a palette knife.
A
On the
palette
side?
knife and some paintbrushes. A ton of paintbrushes.
And what's the basic color there? Red?
So you have a white canvas. You paint areas of a very smooth color.
Red and green.
This is red and we did red and turquoise. Then you splat on a few colors.
Okay.
Then you splat on some more colors. Add texture. You can do explosion lines with a palette knife.
Explosion lines. That's a good name for it. That's very
So a
good.
paint tornado. It's a tornado that's made of paint. And it
Whoa!
with an impasto knife in it, and the impasto
That's
knife
great.
is the paper.
What do you call this painting? Does it have a name?
Splatter painting. This one doesn't have an A. It's just a paint explosion.
You should think of a name, maybe.
A paint tornado.
Paint tornado?
Splatter painting number 1.
Am I gonna be in it?
Wow.
Splatter painting.